Hi everyone, so today's video we are actually going to be talking about Juvia's Place. There has been a lot of these palettes on Instagram. There has been a lot of these palettes on YouTube. A lot of the bigger YouTubers are now kind of getting into this smaller, more indie brand, and I actually did go out and purchase some of the palettes, and then I did some research. So I just wanted to kind of talk about the product. I kind of wanted to just talk about this hair. Look at this. This is driving me crazy. I did want to talk about the brand. I did kind of want to talk about some of the drama that was happening kind of behind the scenes about 3 to 4 months ago, as well as the product itself. I did go out and purchase these before I found all of this stuff out, which was my bad, because on my channel I talk a lot about thinking before you buy, and I totally pulled, "Ooh, it's pretty, let's buy it" kind of move. And I'm the first to admit that I probably should have done my research before I spent my money, but with that being said, it is what it is, and I hopefully can pass along the knowledge to you guys. If you guys want to know a little bit more about this brand, just keep on watching. So let's start off the video on a good note and talk about the product. So I did buy all of these. This is the Nubian 2, and then the Masquerade is the newest one. So these guys are really pretty. Let me go ahead and show you kind of what they are all about. The actual package itself is more of like a cardboard feel, but it's really sturdy. It looks like it would be really easy to travel with. The shipping time is really fast, so I didn't feel like I was waiting forever for this, and it is based out of New Jersey. The green one, which is the Nubian, it looks like this inside. It does not have a mirror, which I wish it really did. Unfortunately, because of the costs, I'm sure that's probably why they did not put a mirror in this. It's cheaper to make without a mirror, so that's probably why. I do have this color. Oh, wow, I just put my nail in that. That's nice. So this is what I have on my eyes today. I have a combination of these two in the crease, and I have that on my brow bone. So I did use this today because I really wanted to talk about the texture and my experience with the shades. They are buttery, they are creamy. The actual like glitter shadows here are really foiled, so I didn't need to use Fix Plus or anything like that. With these colors, they're super rich and pigmented. I didn't have to build up these colors. They were really nice. Like with the matte shadows, that was again a nice consistency. It didn't have too much kick out, and I mean, I love them. So they're beautiful, they look amazing, and this particular palette is more of a neutral base palette, which is great because it'll be very versatile for everyone, and it is the smaller of the three. But for the most part, I mean, this product in general, the pigmentation, everything is absolutely phenomenal. It is on point with some of the higher end brands out there, and I will put all of the pricing and everything down below. So the next one is the Nubian 2. Again, this is a little bit bigger. It does come with the same amount of shadow, so that's for a 12. And there was 12 in the last one. They were smaller pans, less product. And this one is again the same kind of pigmentation, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The same formula. They are just bigger pans. There is a lot of product here, and the next one there is even more product. They're buttery, they have amazing textures, they've just got like crazy pigmentation. I really love this blue color. I would love to kind of smoke that on my lower lash line. This green color is really nice too. It's just a beautiful palette, and it's well thought out, it's well put together. I have no complaints at all on this palette. And the last one, this is the Masquerade by Juvia's Place, and then this guy, oh god, it's so pretty. This guy is, again, amazing. They do not come with mirrors. Again, it does just have the picture on it. These colors up here are fantastic. The purple color on this side, these two purple colors are just by far the most pigmented and most amazing colors ever. I love these red tones. You don't see that a lot in palettes that have the richness that these red tones and these brown red tones have. But this one, Zulu, looks very much like Cocoa Bear, but they are on the same playing field texture wise, on just kind of pigmentation, everything. And I love these glitter colors. Obviously they're more of a champagne and a more pinky undertone to them, but they're beautiful and they will complement this whole palette. So I mean, overall the product itself and the presentation, the packaging, everything about these are fantastic. I have been playing with this little one. I've been kind of swatching these guys, the bigger ones. I haven't done any looks just yet because I will be doing a couple looks with them in the future, so I didn't want to play too much without filming most of the looks that I'm going to be doing with these. But for the most part, product wise and consumer wise, they are amazing. They are just, I don't know, they came out of left field for me just because I had heard that Nikki Tutorials was using, I think, one of the palettes. I think it was either the yellow or the green palette. And then Jaclyn Hill had bought all three and was doing swatches on Snapchat. The only problem I have is with the drama that happened about 2 to 3 months ago that would question me purchasing either again or purchasing these originally. If I would have known this, I probably would have thought about it a little bit more before I actually purchased all three. There was a contest that Juvia's Place had. It was about, I want to say it was like 6 months ago, and they did pick a winner. The winner went on to send all her personal information to Juvia's Place for her prize, and there was a lot of miscommunication. There was emails back and forth, and it just was not a good experience for the person who won, and it did not look good for the owner or the customer service representative or whoever was representing Juvia's Place at the time, because there is, I will link all the videos down below that are in regards to this specific incident, and they do have receipts. So that is, you know, that's the only reason why I would even take it into consideration. Obviously taking it with a grain of salt, but there are receipts, there is proof. So unfortunately, this poor person won this contest, sent her information, I guess a week later, still had not received anything. 2 weeks later, still not received anything. Sent another email about 2 months later and asked if it maybe got lost in the mail, if there was tracking information, anything like that. And essentially, the customer service rep at Juvia's Place told her that she doesn't deserve anything. It is a free product. You technically did not spend any money, so they're not sending anything out. So, I mean, it's kind of shady to me that you're going to do a giveaway and then not have it sent out to the person. I did a giveaway a long time ago. I think it was like almost a year ago, and I picked a winner, and she was in, oh my gosh, she was overseas, quite a far away, and I did send everything out, and it got lost in customs, and I never saw or heard anything about it ever again. I did talk to her and let her know that all that stuff got like kind of lost in customs, but I tried to keep the communication open. Juvia's Place did not do that, and yeah, so because it was a free gift, or if it was something that was free, they feel like you weren't a real customer because you were not purchasing from them, and they didn't send out anything to this girl who won this contest. So that was one thing. Then there was a whole issue with a YouTuber, and I think her name is Elisa Ashley. There was a huge drama controversy with her and the owner, Chi-Chi, I believe her name is, that owns Juvia's Place. And apparently what happened was there was a miscommunication. Apparently they were supposed to be working together as like associates and having like coupon codes and doing all of the normal stuff that makeup companies do with YouTubers for promoting their products and going through the motions of like doing the looks and promoting the actual palettes and things like that. And then the palette was never sent to Elisa Ashley, and she had sent emails like, you know, we're working together, and if you want me to do looks and kind of promote your palette, you kind of have to send me the product so I can do that for you. And they both thought that they were doing each other a favor, and I guess that the owner from Juvia's Place, Chi-Chi, said that there was no PR available for the new palette, which is the Masquerade palette she put out. Unfortunately, a lot of bigger YouTubers like Nikki Tutorials and a couple other people did get them, and it was on Snapchat that they were, you know, whatever. So there was a big miscommunication there. There was a lot of just back and forth. There again is a video on it. I will link it down below, and there are receipts. Mostly with this brand, I feel like they put out a phenomenal product, but that's the same thing with Gerard Cosmetics. They have some great products. Lime Crime has some great products. Jeffree Star has some great products, but the people behind them are kind of either shady, or they just have a bad reputation, or they have done some things that they're not proud of, and it has looked negatively towards their brand. As a consumer, I try to do my best to look into the background of these companies, and if they are smaller, more indie, I'd love to support them, but if they do have the kind of backlash or the drama or the reputation that some of these guys do have, it's hard to support them, because you want to support a brand like Makeup Geek that really hasn't had much drama, that hasn't put themselves out there like that or treated their customers like they're nothing. So that was my only concern. I do love the palettes. I will be using them on my channel. It's just those kinds of situations obviously had nothing to do with me, but I take it as a consumer of, if they would do it to a big YouTuber who has like 300,000 subscribers and somebody who won a specific contest, why wouldn't they do it to me? That's the only thing that I take into consideration. So it's going to be a huge thing. These palettes are going to blow up because Jaclyn Hill has used them in a tutorial now. Nikki Tutorials has. They are all over the internet, and I have a feeling this company is just going to blow up. But just know who you're dealing with. Be a better consumer than I was, and hopefully this information will help you out in your buying, because obviously I probably would have thought this through more if I would have known this before I purchased. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys in your shopping journey, and I really appreciate you guys sticking with me and supporting me, and just keep leaving me comments and giving this video a big thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. I love you so much, and all of the support and love that I get from you guys is absolutely phenomenal. I really want to be honest with you guys no matter what I'm purchasing and why I'm purchasing something, because I feel like a lot of people are repping certain companies, and they rep certain makeup lines and things like that, and they might rep it and use it, and then you'll never hear about it again. I definitely want to give you guys all the information so that you can make an informed decision before you buy, because I did not make an informed decision before I bought, and I got sucked in because it's so pretty and the packaging's so sweet and gorgeous and the product is amazing, but I didn't do my research because I got caught up in the hype, and look what happened. Then I ended up buying 3 palettes. So that's that. I hope that you guys found this informative. If you want to see a look with one of these palettes, please let me know. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.